Back in the days when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. But some days I sit and wish I was a kid again. Back in the days when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. But some days I sit and wish I was a kid again. Back in the days
when I was just a little nigga, I looked up to my bigger bro, begged if I could kick it. So when he with girls, I could go tagging along, nagging. If she had a sis, maybe could mac a babyhood. Y'all remember way back then, when 1995, all the way live. I think I about 10. One of those happy little niggas singing the blues that be always trying to bag with the shag and karate shit, saying yo mama black, his mama this, his mama that. Get mad and wanna scrap. We stay mad about 10 minutes, then it's like back on the bike to play hide and go get it with the younger hoes by the bunga. Then switch to playing ding dong ditch when that gets old and too cold to hack it. Threw on a bomb, but you could tell the ballers cause they fell wearing gazette. If they really had money raised with me and all the girls had they Turkish link. If it broke, then they made earrings too, like they meant to. But sometimes I still sit and then think about the years I was raised. Back in the day.
Back in the days when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. But some days I sit and wish a kid. Back in the days when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. But some days I sit and wish I was a kid.
And everybody,
I remember way back when.
And everybody say,
I remember way back when.
And everybody,
I remember way back when.
What?
Back in the days I sit and wish I was a kid.
I'm back in the days, but now the year is 87, 88. That's when my crew and I were in junior high and say I hated school.
Wish it had grown up.
No doubt I couldn't wait to get out
and be a grown.
Let me finish this, reminiscing and telling about when girls were spelling tight corduroys like for the boys, basket weaves, Nike Cortez and footsie socks, and eating pickles with Tootsie Pops. And stop, glad, cause when JJ Fad did Supersonic, it was kinda like a sport to wear biker shorts or to wear jeans, and it seemed like the masses of hoochies had poison airbrushed on their asses. Dudes had on Nike suits and the Pumas with the fat laces, cause it was either case. I missed those days, and so I pout like a grown jerk, wishing all I had to do now was finish homework. It's true, you don't realize really what you got till it's gone, and I'm not gonna sing another sad but sometimes I do sit and reminisce, then think about the years I was raised. Back in the day.
Back in the days when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. But some days I sit and wish I was a kid again. Back in the days when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. But some days I sit and wish I was a kid again.
And everybody say,
I remember way back when.
And everybody say,
I remember way back when.
And everybody,
I remember way back when.
What?
Back in the days I sit and wish I was a kid.
Everybody's
I remember way back when.
And everybody,
I remember way back when.
And everybody say,
I remember way back when.
What?
Back in the days.
When?
Back in the day.
Well, it's the nigga-o. I figured that now I'm all grown up because I'm 18 years old, and guess you could say I'm holding down a steady job and crew steady mob, and you steady bob in your head, and I'm paid, so I got it, but didn't always have clout. Used to live in South Central LA, that's where I stayed and figured a way. I gave it all I had, so for what it's worth, I went from rags to riches, which is a trap.
In the nose, is on our way up.
Yeah, we said that we was gonna make it since a kid, and we finally did. But sometimes I still sit and reminisce, then think about the years I was raised. Back in the day.
Back in the days when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. But some days I sit and wish I was a kid again. Back in the days when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. But some days I sit and wish I was a kid.
And everybody say,
I remember way back when.
And everybody say,
I remember way back when.
And everybody say,
I remember way back when.
What?
Back in the days I sit and wish I was a kid.
And everybody say,
I when I was young, I'm not a kid
and everybody
But some
say,
days I sit and wish I was a kid.
and everybody say,
When I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. But some days I sit and wish I was a kid.
and everybody say,
When I was young, I'm not a kid
and everybody say,
days I sit and wish I was a kid.
and everybody say,
When I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. But some days I sit and wish I was a kid.